Hello. Had all my teeth pulled yesterday, so bear with me while I talk funny. Okay, I'm going to title this, uh, Are You a Gold Digger? Or Gold Digger, or something silly, so you know exactly who this is for. And if I didn't send it to you, don't ask me. I know you're talking about me and all that craziness. Okay, please, don't ask anything. So we had a very nice talk, and okay, I'll cover the the light side of this conversation first. The psychic attacks. It's just like being a vampire, you know. Some of us can sense the other person, you know. And as soon as I sense my little spider senses, my little spidey senses, and depending on the situation, sometimes I confront the person, sometimes I don't. It depends on what, my guides tell me to or not to do, you know. So, if you're not sure and you get that little tingly feeling, I would just ask my spirit guides to remove it. Remove the feeling and you get out of the situation. Okay? If you can. Well, you always can think of something, some way, something to be able to excuse yourself, you know. But, and of course you want to carry some bits of protection. You know, I always have tons of stones on me at all times. So I am always well protected, well grounded, well everything. You know, stereotypical ones, citrine, tourmaline, amethyst, oh God, I can see it. And I can't think of the name of it. I'm sorry. I'll send it to you in email. Excuse me. And you learn to protect yourself, and you learn to not get in those situations, you know. Sorry. And then once you're in them, you learn quickly how to dismiss yourself. And that's another reason why I say go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom, you sit, get your crystals, meditate, ground, you know. Center yourself, and then you can go back to whatever, fully grounded. And then on the fun side of things, I tell people, because sometimes, rarely, I would just tell them, so, you're psychic too, huh? Or whatever word comes out of my mouth, because some people don't like that word, so. And they're like, what? How did you know? I'm right. What do you mean, how did I know? Didn't you feel me coming down the bread aisle? I mean, come on, really? So, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. Arm yourself. Ground, ground, ground. So you'll know instantly when somebody's trying to suck your energy. And sometimes you can. Depends if you're in a healing vibration, or if you're in a vibration of I'm gonna go to party and have fun. Nobody wants to stop and let you get your energy sucked out by some energy vampire, But it happens. You guys gotta learn how to ground and protect yourself, you know. But on the other thing, how can I say this nicely? I can't. So, you know me well. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Just because my mouth is swollen and throbbing a little bit. But I wanted to make this video before I took another pain pill. So if I understand you correctly, you have a man, he helps you with your bills, and you're wondering why he's unhappy because you refuse to do whatever he wants you to do. Doesn't sound very fair, does it? When somebody else says it. He wants you to do X, Y, Z, and you're like, well, sounds like you're being a big baby, and you don't really want a relationship. Because every relationship, even with friends, you know, I want you, I desire you to keep your end of your word, and I'm going to keep my end of my word. You'd be like, so Tosh, you going to loan me $5? Sure. I want you to keep your word and pay it back. Just like I'm going to keep my word and give it to you. You know? But it sounds like, you know, and I don't know, I'd have to talk to him to hear his side of the story, but just from what little you've told me about the situation, again, I'm reminding myself I'm only hearing half of the, technically a third of the conversation, because there's yours, mine, and the truth. We all have our own truth. We all see whatever it is we want to see. Wow, what a nice breeze. But you got to ask yourself fairly. If I were my daughter, would I want somebody to treat? No. If I were his mother, would I want someone to treat my son like that? So would you want someone to treat your son disrespectfully by not contributing to the relationship? Would you want some girl to take advantage of your son by not paying her share of the bills, not, I don't know, fixing the car, taking the car to the shop when she said she's going to take it to the shop? I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of right now. I don't know. Wouldn't you want him to keep your word to you? Now you said you were going to do X, Y, Z. I'm not going to mention it because people might be able to. Oh, probably not. There's billions of people in the world. But anyway, I'm not going to put all your business out there. But wouldn't you be upset if somebody did that to your son or daughter? And they come home, but Mom, you know, Patty said she was going to, you know, take the kids to, you know, her mom's house so we could spend time together. Or Patty said, you know, she's going to do such and such, you know, we're going to go to therapy together so we could have a better relationship. And now she's not willing to go. Well, if you're not willing to put up with your half of the relationship, why be in one? Better yet, why would he want to be in one with you? Yeah, send him this video. Why would you want to be in a relationship with a person that doesn't do their half of the work? Because it doesn't matter what kind of relationship you're in, it all takes work. I want you to love me, trust me, be trustworthy. Not that hard. Keep your word. Do what you say what you're going to do. Sacrifice. We have to give up some things, you know, just like when I moved here. It wasn't for a man or to be with a man, but if it was, I would have left everything. Everything. And I did leave most of my furniture and stuff, but again, it wasn't for someone. But even, you know, my current situation, if you say, Tasha, we only got this much room, you're going to do X, Y, Z, and I'm going to do A, B, C, and we're going to meet in the middle. I'm going to get X, Y, Z done, plus some, just to make sure we're on level footing, everything is equal, fair, up and up. So then he doesn't feel, oh God, what kind of you know, woman am I getting involved with here? And you know it goes the other way. If he can't stand toe to toe, well, he's 6'3", but you know what I mean. You know, eye to eye. If we ain't here, why do anything? Why be in a relationship with somebody who's not going to keep their word? You know? Sorry. No, I'm talking kind of... Anyway, you know, I don't even want a friend like that. And I tell a lot of my female friends. I tell the male ones too, but usually men don't complain about like being sick and, you know, women problems and stuff. Men handle their frustration differently than... most men handle their frustrations differently than women. But I tell him, I tell her, I tell anybody, you know, if something else makes you happy, you should leave me. Or, and you know, that's another part of the reason why I'm still technically single. I just, you know, meet men that aren't willing to do the things that I think are polite. This one doesn't like email. Well, you know I'm an email queen, so you don't like calling, you text once every other day. Okay, so how do you intend to communicate? So I thought, you know what, I'll just keep going until they have a lot of the qualities. I mean, come on, give me a break. At least email and call. Or email or call. You know, I'm flexible. But I'm not here to get you to do anything you don't want to do. Okay? I already learned that lesson once. Glad I did, though. Glad I did. Gone is good. Gone is good. Because if you don't feel like you should love me enough to do your part, what are you also not feeling like you want to do? So that's like you throwing the baby out with bathwater. Just kill the kid then. Kill the relationship. You keep thinking he's going to pay for your nails and hair and Gucci or whatever the fancy foo-foo crap is. Sorry guys, but to me, I don't need to pay for a name. I don't. If I like something, I like it, not because of the name. So what? Jacqueline Smith makes great Kmart clothes that fit me. So I don't have to have a, you know, Paloma Picasso. Though I do like it. Love her handbags. Yes, I do. And perfume. But again, don't have to have it, you know. So if a man is giving you all these riches, why wouldn't you want to meet him halfway and do whatever you said you were going to do? But the thing that's killing me is he doesn't want you to do... He doesn't, like, want you to move from Alaska to Canada or California. He just wants you to do very simple things. Wow, come on. Are you willing to lose a good man because you're being stubborn and you're stuck in your ways and it has to be your way? That's not even worthy of a person being in a relationship. No offense. Because that's just saying, I'm greedy. I have to have my way. Me. I don't want to. It's uncomfortable. Well, you do things in life that are uncomfortable. Do you think I'm comfortable here, sitting here making this video in front of you with no teeth? No, it's very uncomfortable for me. But you do it. I gave my word, and I'm going to do it, no matter how silly I look. Sitting here like Grandma Moses with no teeth, just my gums. And my mouth looking funny. But I gave my word. Word is bond. Word is bond. So, yeah, there you have it, and there it be. Get yourself some crystals. Email me, TashaSpeaks@gmail.com. I'll be happy to sell you some crystals that will help you for protecting yourself against that other person we were talking about, because it ain't no joke. People will drain you dry, and then you wonder why you have migraines and upset stomach and diarrhea. Just prevent it. It's easy. It's just click of a thought. Change your thoughts, life will change. Love yourself. Love. It's just as easy to do right as it is to do wrong, and you know you're doing wrong. You know you are. If you say I love you to that man, that's thick and thin. Okay, that's thick and thin. Do it. Or let him go, because he could find another good woman that's going to do whatever he asks her to do. And he's a good man. He doesn't even ask that much from you. Really? Honey, come on. You're young. Well, compared to me, you're still a baby, and you're sitting here pissing and moaning because he wants you to keep the house cleaner or have sex more than once a week. I mean, come on. It really isn't that difficult. And sex is not a game. That's something we all like. Well, a lot of people like. You know, just keep your word. Love yourself. Gotta go. Bye.